Okay, our stream got cut short. I don't know why. Connection is excellent. So I'm not expecting disconnections. Okay. Anyway, let's continue with the game.
Did you notice any interesting places? The echoing conch should have detected some just now. Let's go check them out.
Hmm. Okay. Bro. No, 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 no.
Alright, these should be enough. Let's head back to camp. Thank you for staying out here with me all this time.
Shoot, no. The heck is this? Return to the camp. Our camp's here. Oh, can teleport. Okay, that's good. Yes, our little friend there. Oh, who is this? Zuria District.
Ah, Fremine, you're back. I thought you might have been out diving.
I'm sorry, Madame Destray. I must have kept you waiting. I can report, though, that the construction of Thelxie is going quite smoothly.
There's no rush. I'm your employer, not your supervisor. And these two are...
Oh, they're two of my trustworthy companions. They're here to help me work on Thelxie.
Yes, I see. I suppose it's only natural for someone responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
It's really nice to meet you, Madame Destray. Are you Fremine's employer? Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings, my new friends. Just call me Zuria. You are both so adorable. The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
Oh, so poetic.
Oh, do you really think so?
Do I look like a fairy too? Yeah, you're sus.
Of course. If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps. And I wouldn't have had to trouble Fremine here with this commission.
Obsessed with the tales of water imps?
Ah, so you don't know anything about my request yet? I would have thought Fremine had explained it to you already.
Well, Fremine told us that it was a private matter, so he didn't want to just share it willy-nilly.
I
Mm.
see. So Monsieur Fremine is even more
Mozilla.
discreet than I had thought. As you are assisting him with the project, I believe it'll be beneficial for you to learn more about its vision and history. But it would be quite impolite of me to simply pile all of my troubles on you without your permission. So, would you like to listen to my story?
We're kind of
Sure,
useless at
you can
this
tell
point.
us anything. You've already said nice things about us, so we'll try our best to help you get through your troubles.
Ah, what a lovely little fairy. Then let me think of a way to put my situation into words. I'm sure you're already familiar with the tale of the water imps, right? Simply put, parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary abductors in an effort to convince their children to stay away from the water. My child is rather special, however. While most other children are terrified of Thelxie, he's infatuated with him.
Infatuated? With a water imp? What a brave soul.
Yes, he told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood. In his mind, instead of singing to abduct children, the water imp actually sang out of a longing for companionship. As a result, he often goes near the water in secret.
Huh. So he wanted to become friends with the water imp so it wouldn't be lonely any longer? What a unique way of thinking.
This OST though. Wait. Yeah.
Thank you, little Paimon. He indeed has always stood out from the crowd. He was actually diagnosed with loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old. It's a type of
Loneliness
mental
syndrome.
disorder. Those affected by it often feel extremely lonely and lose interest in many mundane activities. The syndrome is probably what made him so determined to become friends with the water imp.
Oh
That's
no. Is it a very serious disorder?
If you were to become afflicted with the disorder, Paimon, you would only be able to say less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the traveler now.
No! Paimon won't accept that! We would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon. Paimon has a 2,000-word quota for daily conversations with the traveler, and she won't settle for a single word less!
What? You have a quota. My lord. Oh wait, my okay. Yeah. There. Anyway, Paimon has a quota. Wow. Doesn't make sense.
The family doctor has already begun to treat my son, but since the disorder is rare, there aren't many good regimens for treatment. He's also developed some new symptoms lately, such as uncontrollable delusions.
Huh? Uncontrollable what now?
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it simply, he can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality, and spends all his time in his fantasy world.
Then
Bro.
what is he seeing in his fantasy world?
It's a dream that he often mentioned to me when he was younger. I've compiled what I could understand of his recent rambling. It goes a bit like this.
Once upon a time, there was a splendid and magnificent underwater kingdom of water imps on the Thelxie plain, 500 feet beneath the surface. Countless lovely water imps lived in houses made of rainbow shells and corals, tending to sea animals during the day and singing between fields of golden tidalga during the night. Everyone led carefree and blessed lives until the day of the iridescence parade, the important festival during which the new king would be crowned. Okay. Before the festival, all water imps would select the most precious pearl they owned, wrap it in golden branches and leaves, and offer it to their most beloved prince. And during the day of the parade, the prince would cross a rainbow bridge made from all the offered shells and accept the crown from his father amid the applause of his subjects. Finally, the new king would bless everyone with his well wishes. And as for the prince's name, it's none other than Thelxie.
Amazing! Your son came up with all of this? He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Thelxie. It's like a beautiful dream.
But perhaps no beautiful dream can ever last long. You see, the story ended with a twist.
The Oh no, I don't like this. The day of the iridescence parade came as expected, but countless monsters also arrived alongside the prince. The monsters were evil and cruel, and they struck fear into all the water imps' hearts. The water imps, adept at singing as they were, could not defend themselves against the monsters, so the kingdom fell. The king was killed, and the water imps were locked behind bars. The rainbow bridge lost its color and crumbled away. The prince was barely able to escape with the help of a mysterious masked individual, but he had already lost everything and could only spend his days singing mournful songs. And just as the prince sang out of loneliness, so could his song only be heard by similarly lonely children.
How
Wow.
could the story end like this? Is that kind of fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusions to manifest. But in any case, the biggest problem is the patient eventually loses themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
What do you mean?
My poor child can no longer differentiate between imagination and reality. He's begun to see himself as Thelxie.
Um, Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same as that of a prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
What? So that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions. Then we have to help him snap out of it.
Alas, most of the time he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to try to guide his fantasy.
Guide his fantasy.
He once wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary world, but since the disorder progressed too quickly, he never quite got past the first page of the book. If we could use this book as a breakthrough for his condition. Here, you can take a look.
So Zuri's son also saw Thelxie as a penguin. Oh, he looks so sad.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture book. However, we'll lead the story to a different ending. One where the Water Imp Prince is eventually able to restore his kingdom with the help of his friends. We'll need to chase away his loneliness and sorrow, and let him perceive a world full of hope again. That's what I mean by guiding his fantasy.
But if we just need to finish the picture book, why does Fremine need to make a Thelxie as well?
Because we need to treat the book's story seriously, as if it's a history of things that have really happened. We'll need to go on a journey like Thelxie and help him regain his crown and country. But my child can no longer go on a journey of his own. This is why I commissioned Fremine here to craft a Thelxie, and then I'll paint the journey with this Thelxie into the picture book.
Mm.
Ah, like a stand-in for your son!
Mm.
I'm starting to get it
Okay.
now. Oh, you really put a lot of thought into this, Zuria. Paimon still has one question, though. Where will we be able to find a Water Imp Kingdom?
Yeah, good
There are
question.
some ruins on the seabed of the Salacia Plains. I've already asked Fremine to research them for me. We'll be able to use one of the ruins as the kingdom.
Oh, so we'll just need to act out a performance of, a brave journey through the Kingdom of Water Imps. As long as we chase away the monsters in the ruins, it'll count as chasing away the monsters in the Water Imp Kingdom, right?
Sadly, no. We won't just be putting on a performance. It's just as Zuria said. We need to take this seriously. And the only way we can take this seriously is if we choose to believe everything that's happening is real.
So we'll be playing it straight? Or, making it a fully immersive experience? Oh, neither of those really sound right. Well, either way, we'll still be able to help, right?
We've got this.
It's all right. There's no need to get that serious. It's not a big deal. I believe in my son. We can just see this as him wanting to stay asleep for a bit longer, because he's so enamored with his dream.
Zuria.
Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we were to look troubled, my son is sure to become anxious as well. I should be heading back right about now to check on my son. We temporarily moved to a place on the hill over there, so my son will have a better spot to convalesce. It's not far from the water, and there's also a great view. Feel free to come find me if anything urgent comes up.
Understood. There's also one last thing. Since these two friends were able to help me out, I've made some more progress on Thelxie.
Mm.
I estimate that he should be ready sometime tomorrow.
That's great news. I must thank you all. With that in mind, how about we meet here in 2 days' time to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps?
Sounds good.
All right, everyone. Let's meet again in another 2 days.
Zuria sure is a brave and optimistic lady. Fremine, do you think her plan will work out?
Let's discuss that over by the tent. There were a few things that I didn't bring up because the Madame was here.
What's the issue, my boy? Oh.
What is it, Fremine? What did you want to say?
If you don't mind me asking, I would like the two of you to mentally prepare yourselves.
Why? Mentally prepare ourselves for what?
This is the first time that you've met anyone with the syndrome, right? I know you two are both really strong and will do everything you can to help the child. But with the syndrome being the way it is, if things don't quite turn out as we wish, I hope you'll be able to accept the outcome and not put too much blame on yourselves.
Fremine, why do you bring this up all of a sudden? Didn't we just promise Zuria that we'll be optimistic about everything working out?
It's not that I'm not optimistic. It's just...
You know this illness really well.
Ah, so that's why you looked like you knew exactly what she was talking about. Wait, Fremine, don't tell Paimon that you also...
No. Please don't misunderstand. I've never had it. I've just... I've just seen many cases of it at the House of the Hearth, back when we lived under the previous director. They say there are many factors surrounding the development of this illness. I've heard everything from hereditary factors and one's state of mind, to environmental factors, and even ley line disorder effects. Some even say it could be caused by contamination from god remains.
Hmm.
And from the cases I've seen, there weren't many positive outcomes. In the worst cases, the patient could even pass away.
What?
What?
It's that
Is it
serious?
that serious? And yet
Bruh.
Paimon thought they just stopped talking as much.
Yeah, that's just the nature of it. So, if you'll find it difficult to cope with the worst case scenario, I would prefer that you back out right now. I don't want you to help only to feel like you failed.
Don't worry, I've seen all kinds of strange and difficult things in
Yeah,
life.
that's right. Paimon's seen all of those things too. No matter how hard it might get, we won't be scared.
Really? Then in that case, let's see this real-life fantasy adventure together to the end.
Yeah! But Paimon has a question. If this illness can really be as bad as you've described, then do you really think Zuria's method will be able to help? After all, we'll just be using a toy as Thelxie and some ruins as the Kingdom of Water Imps. The whole adventure will only be turned into a picture book for her son to read.
Well, I think it should be able to do something. To harbor a fantasy means that the child wants to save himself somehow. The only reason he's allowed his dream kingdom to fall is because he's lost control of his heart. But if we can help him regain control and escape from the darkness, we'll be able to change his world. Like helping someone who's lost their voice be able to speak again.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're saying now. Huh. How do you understand all of this so well, Fremine?
Well, maybe because I've also had many of my own dreams in the past. I even had my own fairy tale world, much like that boy's. I was able to draw a lot of support from it, so I believe in the power of fantasy worlds.
So the penguin town you mentioned was...
Ah, so you remembered.
What Penguin Town? Why doesn't Paimon remember?
Oh
Is
my
that
god,
also a
Paimon,
fairy
so
tale world?
so
Don't leave
stupid.
Paimon in the dark!
Paimon, why are you so stupid? Suddenly, Fahrenheit pulls out a diving helmet and puts it in his hand. Come on, stop.
Hey, why did you put that on?
It's just one of my personal quirks. Please pay it no mind. Anyway, Penguin Town is a peaceful place with lots of penguin residents. They're all really good at making clockwork toys. And Pear is the town's triumphant hero, as well as the one who quietly protects the whole place.
Pear? But didn't you make Pear yourself?
Well, I often think that Pear only came to me because he realized how much I needed him. So it's not so much that I made Pear, as Pear chose me as his friend.
Fremine, are you sure you're not losing control of your fantasies as well?
No, I don't think so. I can still differentiate between fantasy and reality. I just believe that the fairy tale world of my dreams must also exist somewhere. It might just be hidden, which is why it's difficult to see. Or it will only reveal itself at very specific times.
Specific times? Like when you put on your diving helmet?
Yeah, that's the general idea of it.
Oh, it looks like a
Really?
penguin.
Paimon just said that because you put on your helmet.
Have you ever observed the surface world from underwater? It's as if you're viewing a whole different world from the outside.
Yeah, actually.
It's a very surreal feeling, both alienating, but also as if you're being protected by something. I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those moments, it's possible to see some truly wondrous things, as if a fairy tale has become reality. It's almost like a sort of miracle.
Really? Like a miracle?
Now I want to try on your helmet.
Well, if that's in order.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, don't you still need time to work on Thelxie's weapon? We don't want to keep you from finishing your commission.
Right. I
Hmm.
still have to collect some tools I'll need to craft the weapon. I've got to finish everything before tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me, Paimon. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities for you to try my helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for all of your help. I'll be off for now. Let's meet up here again in 2 days.
Yeah. Let's meet up again in 2 days. Or tomorrow. Unless this is time gated. Oh my god. Pretty. What's with this OST, man? It's so sad. Oh, okay. So let's, you know what, let's try this first. Broken process features broken circuits. Broken circuits will immediately connect when the signal passes through an inductive switch of the corresponding color. Okay. That's cool. Next challenge. There can be up to two different circuits involved in the circuits starting points and endpoints will have the same color. Okay. Yes, that's cool. Yes, though. Okay. After the debug process has gone for a while, you can use the debug manual to obtain clues on how to set up the circuit. Okay. Row. Okay. Has to go here. But it also has to go here. Oh wait, no, no, no. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Wrong. Go. Okay. What do I do here? It has to pass through here. And this has to pass through here. Okay. I look stupid right now. Bro, this is crazy, man. It has to go here. And it this one has to go here as well. Now how can I go here? Crazy. This music is making me think like I'm stupid. This is supposed to go here. This is supposed to go here. Like, can't go right. Can't go. What if I go through here? Bro, what would happen if I do this? This is just supposed to mean possible. Don't get my hand. Set up the circuit. How to set the circuit up? How can I set the circuit up? I'm ashamed of myself. I'm calling myself an engineer, but I cannot even solve this damn puzzle. There needs to be a signal that comes here. The signal should come from here, so that it should move here. But then, I'm going to be obstructed. I am obstructed either way. It needs to come here. What's wrong? The hint is three boards. Three, three slots. Should only go here and should only go here. It's to pass through the signal so that they can connect here. Holy smokes, is it seriously? Seriously? The hell, man. No way. No way. Okay, fine. Okay, so you just have to step on it. That's why. My god, so stupid. It's very stupid. That was very stupid. There's another one. There we go. Mm, yeah. Oh, we got everything. I think we completed the challenge. Yeah, we completed the challenge. It's here. I'm closing this. I just closed the VTube Studio because it's acting crazy. I don't know why. Oh. Okay. Okay. Bro, feels so bad. Where's my trusty? Mora? Okay, bro. Nah, bro. Yeah, I probably will. Bilis naman. Where the hell are those? You wanna mess with me? Bro. Yo, let's go. I was at the right spot. It's all about the timing. Oh, wrong place. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about the. Like, I was really focusing on the quests right now, and also people here in the room are sleeping. Yeah, I have I have my siblings and my other relatives here in the room. So yeah, no, I forgot to get that. Yeah. So aside from focusing my stuff, I have some circumstances that I need to consider also when I'm doing the stream. So yeah. Okay. Where do we go? Where's it? Oh, it's up there. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Gotta, get get the rewards. Oh, okay. So yeah, we have to wait until 2 days later. By the way, I am about to end the stream right now. So if you are watching this video,
Ad Astra.
if you're currently watching this video, thank you for watching. And I will be streaming in a couple of in a few days again. And I might transfer my stream to Twitch after this. Like it's a late night stream, just a no mic stream, just some casual gaming and exploration right there. So yeah, I hope to see you guys on the next video. Peace out.